Hey guys, so today's video is kind of a classic, throwing it back to old YouTube. I thought I would do a what's in my bag video. I did a what's in my school bag one a long time ago and you guys seem to like that one, so I thought I might show you what's in my bag that I just carry around every day. Also, I love watching these kind of videos, so I thought it would be fun to make one and maybe you would enjoy it as well. So without further ado, we'll jump into it. This is my bag here. It's from Colette. I don't remember what it's called. If I can find it, I will link it down below. But it's got two handles here and then it's got the big over the shoulder strap. So I can have it over the shoulder, and it actually adjusts kind of like a belt. So you can have it really long if you want to, or quite shorter depending on how tall you are or just your preference or whatever. And with this long strap here, you can also take off the strap if you want. I just leave it on, but I carry it either way. I don't really have a preference. And then as you can see, it's just got gold detailing on it. So it's just fairly simple, nothing on either side. I just wanted a sort of medium-sized bag. Nothing too structured, but not super soft either. So this is right in between, which is just perfect. So we're just gonna jump right into my bag. So the first thing I'm seeing is my makeup bag, which is from Kmart. It's, I don't know if it's too big or too small or the right size, I haven't decided yet, because we'll open it up. It's got a fair amount of stuff in there. I have this bad habit of throwing in whatever lipstick I'm wearing for the day, but then never taking it out, and then one day I'll be looking for a lipstick and it will be in this bag. So I built up a bit of a collection. But the first thing, we'll get this out the way, is this little brush that's also from Kmart. It's kind of like a tangle teasery sort of style, and it does that. I feel like it's meant to shut, but mine doesn't, but that's fine. My hair gets knotty really easily, so I just like having this little brush that I can fold up and put here. So I'll leave it in my makeup bag. Then we have, what is this? Okay, a band-aid that's like really ratty and gross, but I guess it's always good to carry a band-aid. So I just have a really old ratty looking one. Then we have a concealer. This is my favorite concealer to carry on the go. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Fair Clair, and as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it. This is all that's left. I actually have two backups in my dressing table because it's kind of hard to find the Fair Clair shade. I like this because it's pretty close to my skin tone, so it's easy for me to just touch up with, and it's just a really great concealer. I've gone through so many of these, so this is the one I always carry in my bag. Then we have a little perfume. I don't wear a whole lot of perfume. I pretty much alternate between this and then a Models Prefer one. This is just a Zara perfume. It's called From Zara with Sweetness, and it's a little roll-on one. I don't know how to describe it. So this is really nice. If you have a Zara near you and they still have this, I don't know, I've had this for ages, but if you can find it, go have a sniff because I really like it. And I like that it's a nice little travel one that's easy to carry on me. So like I said, I do kind of end up hoarding lip products. That is seven lip products I have in here right now. So we'll just start with what I'm wearing at the moment. I actually have a bit of a combo on. So first I have the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Hibiscus. These in general are just a great thing to carry around because they're so easy to throw on and they're moisturizing and they give you a bit of color. So I generally have this in my bag. And I have layered this today with a bit of lip gloss. This is the Mecca Max Gloss Boss Lip Gloss in It Girl. This is also one I've often got with me because it is my favorite lip gloss at the moment. So this is my combo today, the tinted balm and the gloss, just because my lips are feeling super dry and then I wanted them to be all glossy. So that's what I have on at the moment, but there is more, including yet another lip balm. This is just a clear one, plain one, whatever it is. Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Lip Balm with SPF 15 and Vitamin E Sunscreen Stick. I have the original one. I legit have 5 of these in my dressing table drawer because I just love them and I hoard them, and I don't know, again with the hoarding the lip products. So it's just a clear one and I just find these so moisturizing and soft. Definitely my favorite lip balm, and I mean it's summer, so I kind of need some moisturizing and some SPF in this heat, so this is an essential. Still more lip products. I have 2 MAC ones. I have Whirl and Russian Red. I actually have a few reds in here. I legit think these have been in my bag since Christmas time. See, I don't touch what is in here. That's how long it's been in here. Whirl is just a dark nude, one of those classic shades. This is a good go-to nude. And then Russian Red is a really nice matte red lipstick. I love MAC lipsticks. As you can see, worn down a fair bit there. They've definitely been well loved, these ones. Then more reds. So they're both Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. I have Date Night and Punchy Red. So Date Night has a bit of a glittery sparkle in it, and Punchy Red has a little bit more of a pink blue undertone to it. So if you can tell, I love my glosses and my reds. So that is the end of all the lip products I hold around. Now that I've done this video, I might actually put those all away and start afresh with my lip collection. And that's also everything in the makeup bag. Next I have a Lynx Body Spray Anarchy. So this is Ryan's. He always asked me to carry one, so now it's just permanently in my bag. I don't think I've actually smelt this one. Let's see. No, I don't like that. It would be nice if you gave me like a mini size one or like a half empty one to carry, but no, it's full. So I gotta lug this around with me because he always wants it. The joys of being the only one who carries a bag. Can man bags become more of a thing, please? That would be great. Okay, next we have a receipt. This is from Sephora. Okay, it's only from like 2 weeks ago. That's not too bad. It is my Benefit Precisely Brow N. My Benefit Brow Pencil. Then we have a second receipt. I'm surprised it's not, okay, never mind. There's two here. But that actually looks like it's about it for receipts, which is surprising for me. So they both came out receipts. This is from the start of January. Oh, okay, this one is actually the return for something on this one, so that's not too bad. So it counts as like one receipt, okay? Next I have a packet of tissues, good old Kleenex and aloe vera. Tissues are just something you have to have if you get a runny nose, if you sneeze, if there's no toilet paper somewhere. Tissues are a must-have. So these little packets are such a convenience. I think I have so many all over my room in different places because my mom just buys them all the time and gives them to me. So I know I'm never going to run out. I have like a billion backups everywhere. But only one in my bag, so that's that. So next we have my wallet, which is from Kate Hill. It's pretty small, and while I do like the size, I am thinking of upgrading soon. Basically, it's just like one or two kind of sections here, but one big pocket that's got a divider down the middle. And there are 3 card slots right up here on each side, but they're kind of inconvenient to get to with all these other cards stuffed in there. So that's anytime I want a card, I just gotta like sit there and flick through all of this. And then my cash gets in here and it gets all messed up. And the only other compartment is a coin compartment, which has my highly neglected gym card scanner thing to get into the gym. So no coins at all. I'm thinking of getting one like same size or quite similar size that has like another sort of compartment if possible. So I'll have to hunt for a new wallet. But that is that one there. So now I have my disposable camera. It's a Kodak one that you get from Kmart. I used to carry disposable cameras around a few years ago, and I got back into it this year just because it's fun. You don't like look at your phone at like 50 million photos and pick the perfect one. You don't know what it is until a few weeks later. I like the look of them, and I like getting a physical copy of my photos and all that. So this has been fun to have around. I just keep it with me just so I remember to use it. So you can get these at Kmart, or they have ones that aren't Kodak brand if you want to go a little cheaper, or the Reject Shop I think has some as well. And yeah, they're just kind of fun just to get some memories on and all that. Then you get a big surprise at the end because I don't even remember all the photos I've taken on this, so I'll get a treat when they're all developed. Then we have my headphones. I have an iPhone 7, so I have the lightning adapter ones. If you would like an updated what's on my iPhone, let me know down below. They're really gross and dirty, and they're not like tied up in any neat sort of way. They're just kind of thrown in my bag. It's always handy to have headphones because I love listening to music, and also if you don't want to be bothered, these are essential. Next we have a cocktail stirrer. This is literally from a Mexican restaurant I went to over a year ago, and they had them that you could take, or at least I hope they were there for you to take, and this has been in my bag ever since. But it's just a little bottle, and this probably does not need to be in my bag anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do with it though, but it definitely does not need to be in my bag any longer. Then we have this little plastic pocket here. Looks kind of sus. That looks even worse. This is actually a little salt sachet, just the ones you get at like places in the food courts and stuff. I carry, oh, I've got 2 actually in there. I love salt. I drown everything in salt, so I always grab a few extra ones. So if you go somewhere and they don't have any of these salt sachets, then I'm covered. And I keep them in this bag because I used to just keep them loose and they would always burst, and I'd be emptying salt out of my bag all the time. As you can imagine, that would be super annoying. So now I have a little plastic pocket that I keep my little salt sachets in, and that means if there's a spill, at least it'll only happen in here. but me having salt is very, very important. Then we have 2 IKEA pencils. I went to IKEA recently and got this desk here that I am sitting in front of, and you just got to take the pencils. You never know when you need a pencil, and these are small and they're just IKEA, so that makes them even better because who doesn't love IKEA? So yeah, it's just handy to have little pencils, and why not just get the free ones at IKEA rather than buy long pencils? You can get small ones for free. I also have a pen with a hair tie attached to it. Hair ties are essential. You never know when you'll need one. I feel like everything in here I'm like, that's essential, but it kind of is, to me at least. That's why I carry it all around. But hair ties, we all know, you never know when you're gonna need a hair tie. Windy day, or someone asks you for one, or whatever, you might just need a hair tie. And then, like I said, it was attached to a pen. If you care about pens, there's a Papermate Enjoy 300 RT 1.0M. I do really like this pen. I like how it writes. It's super disgusting. Ew, why is that so disgusting? Yuck. I kind of want to replace this with a different one just because it's so dirty, and like it's all dirty in this metal part here. So I don't know how to clean that. That's gross. See, my bag is gross. Then I have the pill. I take Levlin, but this is like a knockoff Levlin called Evelyn. And as you can tell, I get my period soon. How terrible. So I just keep it in my bag because then it's always with me. Whenever I'm at home, my bag's in my room. If I'm out, my bag's with me. So it's just the easiest way for me to keep it when I need it. So that's that. Then we have this piece of paper here that's really gross. I think it got wet when my water bottle leaked one time. It says Kaga SH Zui. I saw a customer at work wearing this hoodie, and it was like black and it had white writing and a rose on it. And I was too shy to ask him where it was from, but I just really loved it. So I tried to write down as much as I could remember when he left, but I don't have the best memory, and this has not proven helpful, so I could probably just throw it out. Then we have a bobby, ew, I was gonna say, then we have a bobby pin, but this bobby pin has gum in it. That's right, my gum melted in my bag like 2 weeks ago when it was really hot, and apparently I did not clean it out as well as I thought I did. So sometimes I have gum, today I do not because it melted, as you might be able to tell. No, I'm not gonna show you, it's super gross. Goodbye to that bobby pin. Then we have a little mirror. This should probably be in my makeup bag. I might put it in there after I finish this video. So, you know, just a standard double-sided mirror. Super handy to have for touch-ups on the go and all that. So just nice and convenient. Another pen, I really don't need this many pens. This is a typo pen. These are my favorite when I was like in year 10 or year 11. So this is probably quite old. Does it still work? It still works. So I probably don't need to carry this and 2 pencils and a pen with me, but I guess I just threw them in and didn't check what I already had. We have 2 sets of keys, and no, none of them are car keys. I'm still not driving. I know, I'm the absolute worst. So my first set of keys is my house key and my back gate key, and it's on this fuzzy little pom-pom, again from Kmart. I just want something big that I'll be able to find in my bag, and because it's all rainbow, it easily stands out as well, so I don't have to spend ages hunting around for my keys, especially because they're not on a bulky car key or anything like that. But I will say I have started learning to drive again, okay? So I'm trying to improve myself, trying to become a better person. We'll get there, maybe, but for now, this is what I have. That's my main keys. So next I have my locker key from work. It's really small, it's just on this boring little tag so I don't lose it. I just keep it in my back pocket, so I don't want anything really bulky or annoying. So that's nothing exciting, just the locker key. I think we're almost done, kiddos. So that's the bulk of my bag empty. I do have this zipper pocket here that we'll get into. There is some stuff buried in the bottom. And I have kind of those just open phone pocket and other pocket things here, but I don't really use those. So we'll go back to my zipper pocket. In there we have a pad. You never know when you'll need it or when someone else will need it, so I always just carry one. So I have probably way too many of these, but these are incognito bags. I'll just show you. So they're just little black bags that you can tie up into a knot, and they've got a slight scent, not like overpowering or anything noticeable, but they'll mask any smells, and you can put any sanitary products in them. So it's a bit easier and neater than wrapping them up in toilet paper and all that. It's a bit discreet, so these are actually really handy. And then I also have a tampon in here because sometimes you want a pad, sometimes you want a tampon. Continuing on, okay, we have another one of those bags scrunched up. Really don't need this many of them in here. Then, okay, another one of those cocktail mixes in my like medical health supplies pocket, I guess is what this pocket is. So we've already talked about this before. Goodbye cocktail mixer. So like I just said, it's like my medical sort of pocket because I also keep all my tablets. That makes me sound kind of crazy, but I just have a small selection of things. So I have 4 little Panadols in here in case I get a headache, and also Nurofen, 4 of those. And then I have some cold and flu medicine. This is Sambucol, and 1 tiny Sudafed, which is my lifesaver. Again, a cold medicine. And you'll never know, and one day you won't have all these little tablets and you'll be like, I have a pounding headache, or I can't stop sneezing, like I need something. So I got me some supplies. And then we have the last thing, which is a pre-moistened lens cleaning towelette, again from Kmart. Kmart's just great for getting all those little things that you need in your bag. So these are meant to be for glasses. I don't actually use them on my glasses. I use them on my phone. I always carry one of these around so I can just wipe down my phone if it gets kind of gross. So these are just a nice convenient thing to have. So that is everything. I did mention my glasses and my phone. I don't have my glasses in my bag because they're always on my face when I'm not home. I just don't like to wear them for filming. I get reflections and weird shadows and stuff. With my phone, most of the time it's either in my pocket or I'm carrying it, but sometimes I do put it in my bag. So I have a iPhone 7 here. The case is just from one of those like stores and little shopping centers, and it's a white one. Again, if you would like a what's on my iPhone video, let me know down below. And that's actually everything I have in my bag. Just to prove it, we'll flip this guy upside down. All empty. So that's it. My bag is now empty and all the contents are kind of in a big pile on my floor, which I have to go deal with after I turn off the camera. But that's fine, I kind of needed to do that anyway. I'd love to know what's the strangest thing you're carrying around in your bag at the moment, or you can just say hi in the comments below, or whatever else you'd like to say. I'm always open to video suggestions as well. And if you'd like to see more videos of me, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and you can also hit that little bell. Why am I doing it like it's here? It's not here, but you can hit that little bell so you actually get a notification when I upload. If you want to see me more often, and if you do want to see more of me, you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at booitscaitlin. That will of course be linked down below. I'm just spitting out promos here. Yeah, I think that's all the self-promo I have to do, and I think that's everything actually. So on that note, I'll wrap up this video here. I hope you all have a great day or night, or whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.